In a small town, there lived a humble family. The family had 3 members, Rashid, his wife Salma, and their only son Ayan. Life for them was not easy. Rashid was a daily wage laborer, who carried heavy loads at construction sites under the scorching sun, and sometimes in the cold winds of winter. His hands were rough, his back bent with struggle, but his heart carried a single dream. His son would live a better life than him. His Ayan would be an educated man, a successful man, and he would change their bad days into good ones. Every morning, before the sun rose, Rashid would leave home for work. His wife, Salma, also sacrificed her comfort and saved every single coin from her sewing work to contribute to Ayan's education. They lived in a small, broken house. But both parents dreamed that one day their son would give them a home filled with comfort and peace. Ayan, however, was very different. He was not bad at heart, but he was careless and lazy. He would often tell his parents, "Don't worry, Baba. This time I will study hard and get good marks." But whenever he went out saying he was going to study, he ended up wasting time with friends, playing games, or wandering in the market. When results came, Ayan always failed. Rashid's heart broke every time, yet he never scolded his son harshly. Instead, he always gave him another chance, hoping one day his words would turn into action. But months turned into years. The same cycle continued: promises, hope, failure. Still, Rashid worked harder. Even when people in the town mocked him, saying, "Why do you waste your money? Your son will never change," Rashid proudly replied, "No. One day my Ayan will prove you all wrong. He will be a successful man." One evening, Rashid came home late after a long day. His clothes were torn, his body was covered in dust, and his hands trembled with pain. He placed his hard-earned money on the table, and said with a heavy voice, "Ayan, all my life I have carried bricks and stones on my shoulders, but I never felt their weight as much as I feel the weight of my dreams for you. Don't waste your time, my son. Time is life. If you lose money, you can earn it again. But once time is gone, it never returns. If you value your time, you will value your life." That night, Ayan could not sleep. His father's cracked hands and exhausted eyes haunted him. He realized how selfish he had been. While his father sacrificed everything, he had wasted years in laziness. He whispered to himself, "I cannot destroy my father's dream. I must respect my time. I must change." From the next morning, Ayan became a new person. He stopped wasting hours with idle friends. He made a timetable for his day and stuck to it. He started reading, studying, and even helping his father in small ways. Slowly, his grades began to improve. At first, people laughed and said, "It's too late for him." But Ayan did not care. He respected every hour, every minute, every second. His father's words became his guiding light. Years later, with hard work and discipline, Ayan completed his studies and started his own small business. Because he valued time, he never wasted opportunities. His business grew little by little until one day, he became one of the most respected businessmen in the town. He bought a beautiful house for his parents, where his father finally rested after years of struggle. When people came to meet Rashid, he proudly said with tears of joy, "I told you my Ayan would make me proud." Ayan often shared with others, "My father taught me the greatest lesson of life. If you value money, you can survive. But if you value time, you can rise. Time is more precious than gold. Respect your time, for once it slips from your hand, it never returns. My success is not mine alone. It is the result of my father's sacrifices and my decision to finally respect the gift of time. Let's learn from the story. 1. Indomitable, meaning impossible to subdue or defeat, unconquerable. Example: Rashid's indomitable spirit kept him working despite endless hardships. 2. Assiduous, meaning showing great care, attention, and persistent effort. Example: through assiduous labor, Rashid earned enough to support his son's education. 3. Dilapidated, meaning in a state of ruin or disrepair. Example: the family lived in a dilapidated house, dreaming of a brighter tomorrow. 4. Procrastination, meaning the action of delaying or postponing something unnecessarily. Example: Ian's life was wasted in procrastination until he realized the value of time. 5. Penance, meaning voluntary self-punishment to show regret for wrongdoing. Example: his years of laziness felt like a penance when he saw his father's suffering.